Live, Prius, or die.
Die. Die. Die.
Live, Prius, or die. Yeah. Yeah, you're here. Live.
Live, Prius, or die, bitch!
Whoa.
It's June 3rd, 2016, Friday. Willis on the mic.
Who
else is here?
You got me. It's the brown kid, Ever Brown. Ever Brown kid. Wait a minute. No, you're supposed to be that. You're supposed to be that guy. It's Mondo.
Got attacked.
I thought. Did you not kill that bug? Did it come back for you?
The bug totally came back to life and killed me.
It was like, I'm resurrected, bitch.
All you PETA lovers, I just killed a bug. Sorry.
The bug's power is ridiculous.
It's over 9,000!
Yes. I love that.
Yeah. So yes, Mondo here.
Nobody has it.
No, there's some people that know. Actually, I think they actually got Oprah to say that a long time ago. Do you remember that?
No.
Something about like it was about. They think it's one of the people from 4chan.
Yeah.
They said something like it was something about pedophiles, and she was reading something from one of her forums, and it said that there was a group that had over 9,000 penises, and I was like, oh my god. I just thought that was fucking hilarious.
Nice.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of those, where you win a car. It's over 9,000.
They've been trolling her for a long time.
Yeah. Well, they'll work her out. So what you drinking tonight?
Water, actually.
The tap water?
No, it's bottled. Whoops.
Okay. At least you got that.
Yeah, it's all bottled.
Tap water is a real that's like taking your life in your own.
I was drinking that earlier tonight, though. Yeah, I was like, hey, got some crushed ice where the filter no longer works, so I'm getting like tap watered ice, and then I got some tap water to go on top of my tap water ice. That's how rich I am.
Man, you're already fucking dead, dude.
Yep.
You got all the mercury and lead in the world running through you right now.
Oh, it's touching me.
Of course. Yeah. Of course, you're not living in Flint, Michigan, where they got arsenic or whatever going on.
Oh shit, still. But the bad thing is that was poor decisions in their local government. That really was. I mean, they were trying to cut corners, and that's what happens. And you cut corners and don't tell the people who think that everything's going to be okay with their drinking water, because we don't live in a third world country, you know.
Hey, people want it to be that way. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. But so, how was the week?
Not bad. Finally got things kind of straightened out. We're gonna be moving from the stored air compound number 2 to the new number 3.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know what bodily function that equates to, but it's gonna be good.
I think number 3 is like when you have to do both.
Yeah.
I think.
Dude, you ever have to go to the bathroom and you think it's gonna be just a pee, and then it turns into a poo?
Yeah.
But you gotta do you gotta like somehow hold back the poop while you finish peeing and then switch up. Wow.
Yeah. I've been there. That's happened to me after specifically Taco Bell.
Well,
well, they have this the ones here anyway. They have this like manzana, which is like carbonated apple juice.
Oh yeah, manzana soul. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. I love it. But when I have that on top of like a cheesy gordita crunch. And like 2 other Taco Bell items, and now I'm doing like I'm living La Vida La Pupa Shuda. Right. Like it's like I'll do the verde sauce on one side.
Oh god.
And then the hot sauce on the other side. So I'm getting like 2 sauce. Oh, it's so good. But I pay for it later, man. It's like that. Oh.
Do you ever wonder if Taco Bell if they given up all hope of ever feeling like a Mexican food restaurant?
Do they put in the newspaper in the USA Today? They were like, somebody did some study, and they said that Taco Bell's meat's like 83% meat, and they were like, nope, 85. Remember?
Yeah. Hey,
that had me rolling, dude.
Don't worry about that other 15%.
It's just sawdust and fingernails. It's no big deal.
Of course, right? Lips and assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I'm just for like you just said, the gordita crunch or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just like they come up with these names and weird stuff, and the people that really know Mexican food are just like probably laughing, because we're Americans, we're stupid enough to buy it all. But and it was funny because one time my wife's like, I said, I think we're just trying to just figure out where we're gonna go eat one day. Yeah, I thought I threw out Taco Bell. Oh, I'm not in the mood for Mexican, and I had to correct her. I'm like, no, I said Taco Bell.
Right.
I don't know. It's just it's kind of funny. You go there and you look at these things. They're kind of just like making up on the fly. All right, we got all this Mexican-ish style food. What can we do and slap it all together and sell? You know?
Oh, I know. We could put everything in a caulking gun and put it in tacos.
Oh,
Beans,
yeah, no joke, man.
meat,
that is
yeah.
the best.
Yep.
Dude, I totally want a squirt gun of sour cream.
I don't think that's a good idea. I would probably just eat that out of the tube. Like it would just, I would just hold it and just like fire away and just blow it the sour cream in my mouth. It's great.
It's like a can of easy cheese. You know?
Yeah.
He was down that.
Yeah. I hate easy cheese. Expand, Will. Get it big.
I'll expand my.
There you go.
Let it all out, dude. I'll tell you what, that like creeps me out. You ever see these like anal porno videos and these girls got these literally gaping open buttholes? It's like how does that work and how?
It relaxes after a while.
I guess, but I mean that's gross.
Like you can't do B&E on a butt. You can't just break in. Like you can't just be like, wow, bitch, I'm breaking it. It's just not gonna work. Like you just can't do that. You gotta take your time.
Well, I know, but I mean, you see these girls that just got like, I mean, you could pour a bottle of vodka in there.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like, whoa, how does that even happen? It's like, I mean, do they for the next week? Do they not be able to shit right?
Oh no, I mean it stretches and it goes back to normal size, or I guess whatever their normal size is. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a porn star butthole examiner. Which, if that were the case, then I don't know. I might be rich.
Well, I was gonna say, you better quit your day job.
Yeah. Guys, I can't do this anymore. I can't help. I've got a speculum and some other tools. I'm out. I'll see you guys later.
Because that's kind of a nighttime affair. Well, maybe not. Most pornos are shot in the day.
Yeah. I mean, you look at some of the mansions that they rent. Yeah.
When I was driving around California, I was really hoping to just stumble upon a scene, but never happened. Sorry.
Where is it? Van Nuys is where a lot of that stuff is filmed.
Oh, I don't know. I do know it's like 80% of it's happening right in California somewhere down there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's nice and warm, and you don't have to worry about weather, unless
or morals.
Yeah, or morals. I mean, we just leave those there too. So.
Which that was why isn't this happening in Nevada?
Because Nevada gets cold. And you can't roll up to a burrito stand in Nevada like you can in California. I mean, there's one on every mansion corner. Hell yeah, tacos and burritos.
We need some food trucks around here. That's what I'm saying.
You guys don't have food trucks there?
Well, not in the suburbs.
What?
No, you don't have no food trucks around here. They all hit the downtown areas.
Oh man, food trucks are the shit.
Where they can charge $10 a burrito and nobody flinches.
Right. Well, not all of them are super expensive. I try to stay away from some that are like really, really expensive. I don't like paying a bunch of money for something that's being made in the back of someone's old ice cream truck.
Right.
Or FedEx delivery van.
We do have one food truck, like actually local in town. Well, yeah, but and it's for the Grindhouse Coffee place. That's like literally 3 blocks away from my house. I could walk there every day, except that I really can't afford $3+ for a coffee every day.
Yeah. That's like, but it's fresh though, right? Like they're grinding your coffee beans for your drink.
Yeah, and honestly, anyway, I can't do coffee, so
yeah,
I had to give it up.
So you just wake up naturally?
What's that?
You just wake up naturally?
Yeah. Well, I've switched to tea because it's a little less stressful on my heart. So, that's when you're old, folks. When you got to worry about your beverage affecting your heart performance.
Have you looked at those V8 Energies?
No, I haven't. Pretty much any energy drink blows me over the top. I can't even touch them.
I wonder. I have to look at those. I don't know if there's like caffeine in it because it's like juice.
No, I'm pretty sure there is.
Is there?
Yeah. I mean, pretty much if it's got energy written on it, it's got some caffeine in there. I mean, caffeine's really not my problem. It's the amount of caffeine plus like some of the naturally occurring stuff that's in coffee.
Right.
I mean, it's actually in tea, but just not nearly as bad.
Well, yeah, it's caffeinated.
Right. So, like I said, it's the amount of caffeine mixed with the fact that I apparently have gotten some kind of salicylate, not really allergy, but aversion. It messes with my heart rhythm now.
Yeah.
See, that's what happens when you do all that drugs in the 60s.
Yeah, too bad you were like still sperm in the 60s. That's great though.
Hey, you know what? I was a twinkle in somebody's eye at that point.
Oh yeah. Oh man. So you guys are compound number 2. So you're moving to a new place? This is like your
Yeah.
It was like your third move.
Dude, moving is the worst feeling
There
in
we
the
go.
world. Because, well, for one, it's a shit ton of work. Like,
Yeah.
we packed up probably, I would say 50% of the house, but the rest of it, it's just kind of like, you know, you're just going to move stuff for the sake of moving stuff. So I'm just like, forget it. We'll wait till the day that we're packing it all in the truck, and then it's like our garage. You know, my wife keeps complaining, oh, it's a disaster. We can't even barely use it, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, but where are you going to go with that stuff? I mean, it's the garage. That's the place. That's the place you take the crap to.
Third move.
Yeah. So I mean,
Is this for like more space?
yeah. You know, when you get more than 2 children, it just gets to be a real clusterfuck of just shit.
Right.
You know, we got 4 now, so I mean, you can only imagine. I mean, at least with 3 girls, some of the clothes don't get repeated, but the toys just never seem to go away.
Oh yeah.
It was funny. My wife was going through this cabinet. She found this old old cordless phone. It was like an old Motorola phone.
Mhm.
My 4-year-old's like in love with this phone now. But like this is her daily driver. She literally took because it was dead. We tried even charging it and see if it would even charge. It wouldn't even budge. So the whole night she's been carrying this thing around. I mean, it looks like you're carrying around one of these like 90s style like Primeco phones or some big ass honking cell phone. But hey, whatever. Kept her happy for the night.
And she's not using yours,
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's like, I don't know how people do that. They got their cell phones and they let their kids play with them things. Like, do you realize how much money you're letting your kid have
Yeah, I would never.
in their hands right
No.
now?
I'd find an old phone and just pretty much hack it and be like, here, play games on this.
Oh my God, yeah. And I see people like literally just hand their kid their iPhone 5 or 6 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And it's just thinking like, dude, you know how much that goes for on eBay? And you're
Yeah.
like your little 3-year-old fuck around with it. Oh, that drives me nuts.
Oh, he found a way to put some guy from the UK on the background on the phone. Oh, that's great. Take the phone away from him.
Right.
You're done.
And then they wonder why shit's broke.
Yeah.
People have no respect for technology, and it drives me crazy. You got to respect, care, and love, maybe fondle your technology.
Occasionally fondling is pertinent.
Well, I always love the terminology phone groping, where it's like you don't know which pocket your phone's in, and you're like sitting there groping yourself, basically patting yourself down. Where the hell is it? Where is it?
I know, just put it here.
And I keep it in the same pocket every time, and for some reason I'm still patting myself down. Where the hell is it? So moving is going to blow ass. I mean, I remember the first time moving in our from our first house, and we had like this whole like living room full of stuff ready to move out, and we're putting it in the van. And let me tell you, never move where the next day you're closing and losing possession. That totally sucks.
Oh wow, that's kind of rough.
Yeah, because I mean, it was like we were closing that day and losing possession the same day. So you had there was no. I mean, everything had to be out. There was no. Oh, let me get my shit later stuff. It was like, no, it's all out all today.
That
sucks.
Man. Yeah, I can't even imagine because you got to get all that stuff gone.
Yeah, we were literally closing the truck door at 9 a.m. when the people were showing up for their final walkthrough, and then we were going right to the closing after that.
Damn.
Oh,
Man.
that was brutal. And it was my son's birthday, his first birthday, so we had to put that all on hold.
Ugh.
So yeah, so we were cleaning out the attic, and all we had the whole living room, we had all the stuff, so we filled up the truck with all that stuff. Oh, I'm feeling pretty good, we're looking pretty good, getting all this stuff done, and then I unload the attic. And this is our first house where we only had 2 kids,
Right.
and they were only no more than a year or 2 years old. Okay, so I unloaded the attic, and literally this whole living room was full again. I remember looking down from the ladder and looking at the room full, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, how did this happen?
Right.
Are we moving?
Right. And you again, we've only had the 2 kids for 2 years. How could this even be this much shit up here?
Well,
do you do the whole like you have winter clothes in your closet for winter and then switch them out for summer?
I'm getting ready to start switching, but I don't really have a place to put the other ones.
Yeah, I don't do that, man. It's like all my clothes are out all the time.
My-
I mean, I guess I just don't have enough clothing. I don't know.
Mine are right now. I mean, it's like that right now, but I usually put stuff to the back for winter, so like thermals and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think it just naturally slides its way to the background because you don't use it.
Well, I don't know about naturally. It should naturally do that. I agree, but it never does. So I have to like kind of go in and make adjustments. I've gotten a lot better about it because my wife never like she'd be like, "You need to clean out your closet," and I never understood why until I started to get new stuff and nothing fit.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, I kind of see where you should kind of stay on top of that. It makes sense, man. It's just a matter of staying with it. You don't want that stuff.
You got any trials and tribulations of moving?
Oh yeah, I mean when I was a kid we moved around a lot, but it was always to like the next best area, you know. My mom was always trying to make sure that we got someplace nice, you know, to move. And
So next to a Bo's hot dog stand, is that what you're saying?
yeah, pretty much like to someplace where she could just go and grab dinner for us real quick, you know.
Right.
As long as there were no hookers, we were okay.
Yeah. Hey, depends on your your motivations, I guess.
Well, it depends, yeah. So moving here to Indy, that was, I don't know if you remember that, but like Pete Jordan actually helped me move up here. He drove me down here.
Yeah.
And man, it was really awesome. He's a really nice guy, but I didn't have a lot of stuff. I had like my game system, some clothes, and that was it, you know. So I got down
Three
here.
pairs of underwear.
Exactly. And I had to, actually there were 6 pairs because I would just, you know, flip them inside out.
Right.
So, but I come down here and then, you know, I meet Spring and I accumulate crap over time. But when we moved in together, I think I had a futon, a dresser, and my computer and my games and my clothes, and that was it. Like I had nothing. Now, if we ever leave this house, the stuff that we have accumulated is just ridiculous. Like I'm gonna have to have a couple garage sales or something. And I look, and a lot of people in my neighborhood too, their garages are either for storage and it's like you can't park a vehicle in it at all, or it's like a man cave. Like I saw a guy, he had like speakers
we're in the storage bin right now, you know, where everything's just piled in the garage. But you know, we're in the middle of moving, so that's why.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, I've never had like crazy stuff happen. Like I've never had anything stolen from us while we were moving with my family or with my wife, but we've had stuff that was left behind. Sometimes I wonder if it was intentional. I've lost a lot of stuff that way. There's little bits of stuff, you know, that I'll think about later on. It's like, oh yeah, there's like Creator Records that would belong to somebody and now we don't have. You know, like little stuff like that.
It was funny. It was like 2 years ago. I don't exactly know the situation, but I could tell you right now, the house we moved into 7 years ago, apparently they had some repossession problems because every door, except for the front door, had like a 2x4 stud barring the door.
Are you serious? Like, so you couldn't get out?
No, I mean, you could get out if you had to.
Right.
But, you know, it was to prevent them from anybody popping in. Like, they
wow.
had the metal plates by the door jams so people couldn't, like, jimmy them. They even had, like, a little buzzer alarms on the doors.
Wow.
So if that door did open, you know, this buzzer would go off. And so you would hear it. So, I don't know. He must have been like this guy that just had like these fly-by-night, get-rich-quick idea, like jobs and shit. You know, and I think his wife and his mother, who actually owned the house prior to us, I think he had them all snow jobbed into like basically just putting everything in their names, and then just running up whatever debts.
Wow.
Oh yeah, because I mean, for a while we had people showing up to our house just in the middle of the night and be like, hey, you know, so-and-so here, I don't remember his name.
Right.
You know, and I'm like, no, they moved. I did have my bike stolen out of the garage once.
That's where you're at now?
Yeah.
That's like the worst feeling. I hate that.
You know, there was a while there I thought for sure some asshole was like, he knew like way too much about, like my wife said that there was one time that she saw somebody down, but looking in the downstairs window.
Oh,
she
wow.
was down there, and this was back when I was working like late at night.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I guess in a way, I'm not too sad to leave this house.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But for 7 years of my kids' life, you know, this has pretty much been most of the home they've only known.
Yeah.
So I'm sure for them it's going to be an emotional time, and it'll be emotional when I have to give somebody 10 G's for a down payment.
I don't know if emotional is the word, or you're gonna be like, damn.
Oh, it's going to be emotional. It's just going to be called buyer's remorse.
Yeah. Will's like halfway into home closure and chill. Damn. How come my shit's broke?
Right.
Why is my checking account doesn't work anymore? Yeah, it sucks, man. I know how that is, though. I mean,
That's why you gotta have kids, Mondo. You get like 4 kids, you get like $80 billion back.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good on some kids. Trust me. I am good.
You got a dog of it. That's all you need.
Yeah, she's fun. She just stares at me, and we have conversations, and she just stares at me, and she's like, "Why are you're talking to me? I'm a dog. What's wrong with you?"
Right. I don't speak English.
She's like, "I can't communicate with you, dumbass." But yeah.
Yeah, my wife's been like, she had a real problem with my old dog Murray.
Why?
I don't know, but not that the Murray was a problem, but she just couldn't. She never dealt with pets like that, and she never had. I mean, they had some cats, but cats they don't pay attention to you.
No, they just want you to feed them.
Right. Yeah, they're just total food whores. And dogs actually like give a shit, right?
Yeah.
They want to know what's going on. They want to be all up in your grill.
They want that human experience.
Right. Hey, who doesn't?
That's true.
Right. And so lately she's been saying, "Oh, I think the kids really should have a dog in the new house." I'm like, no goddamn way. It's like, and it's not because I don't like dogs. I like dogs. I had a great dog, but that's exactly why. Because I went through where basically I had to give up my dog that I raised from puppyhood to my mom, thankfully, who took care of him, and because she couldn't wrap her head around this whole plan of having a dog and what that entails. But she's all about having some babies, and babies are so cute. She's like, "Oh, I'm not ruling out the fact we might have a fifth." I'm like, "No, I'm ruling it out." Overruled.
Right.
Sustained. So she's like, she keeps going online and she'll come up with these like dogs on some like dog pet rescue thing, and it's like, no, I'm not doing it. When I put my last dog to sleep, I cried like a baby. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah.
I'll be the one affected most, because I actually give a shit.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You should be that attached to your animals. You should.
Right.
If you're not, then there's something wrong. But yeah, that's hard to raise an animal like that and then like have to let it go.
Yeah.
Not an easy thing to deal with. So now I don't understand. So she wants the kids to have dogs now?
Well, she gets like this romantic idea in her head of, oh, we're gonna be this family with the dog, right?
Right.
But she's like, she says, she's like, oh, I don't really want a dog, but then she's like, keeps pulling up these pictures of these, what she says, cute dogs, and then she's like, I think Ryan's bored. I think he'd be better if he had a dog. And it's just like all this stuff is like, yeah, I know you keep saying that, but then when reality sits in and this dog is actually sitting here in the house,
staring at you
for food, or wants to go take a shit.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, are you gonna handle that? No. I mean, she wanted to get like this gerbil for the kids. And we got one.
Gerbils are alright.
Yeah, I mean, it's no problem.
Right.
And super easy maintenance. But not even like 3 months ago, she's like, maybe we should just take her back to the store. Nobody really pays attention to her. I'm like, no, this is our responsibility. We're taking care of her till the end.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just give up on your animals
that's
sometimes.
the mentality I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with somebody that today a dog sounds like a good idea. Tomorrow he's an asshole. Let's get rid of him.
I'm gonna stop saying so.
Yeah.
Make it show. Check this out though. I read an article today. You might get a kick out of this. This apparently was posted June 2nd. And by the way, June 2nd, yeah, that's a good day.
Why?
Oh, it's my anniversary.
Oh, isn't that special?
Yeah. I should tell you about that real quick before we get into this story. So, my wife has memory loss issues.
Okay.
And not because of any health thing. She just doesn't remember shit sometimes, right? So, and that
old age.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Totally fine, but so, I'm leaving for work and I'll say I'll see you tonight. And she says to me, "Don't forget it's our anniversary." And I'm like, "I know." I said, it's a couple other important things that on that day. And she's like, "Oh yeah." So I leave. I get all the way to the east side, which is about 30 minutes from where we live. And I look down, and I'm getting ready to get on the on-ramp, but the on-ramp's all backed up because there's a stoplight there, and people don't know how to merge. So I'm just sitting there kind of checking my messages, and I see a couple from work, and they're like, "Hey, we need you back on the south side. Something's gone wrong." I said, "Okay." And then I see two from her, and she's like, "Hey, lock myself out of the house. No keys, no car keys." Then the next message is, "My phone's about to die. Call me." And I was like, oh. So I call him, like, "What happened?" And she's like, "Well, I must have just locked the door." Okay, long story short, I get home. I get her situated, get her back in the house. I take off. And I'm sitting there throughout the day, and I'm like, well, what am I going to get her for an anniversary gift? So, being the dick that I am...
Wait, this was on June 2nd?
Yes, this all happened on the 2nd.
So the day of the anniversary, you're trying to figure out what you're buying?
Yes. And it's nothing like, we don't get like extravagant gifts for each other. We do like whatever that year is, like the traditional thing. We kind of look at that, and then we look at what the alternative gift, like the new age gift is, and we just kind of.
And then you just pick up the French tickler at the gas station bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. Get those Rough Riders, you know. But, so okay, so I find out that the 9th year of your of being married is represented with pottery, and I was like, that's fucking stupid. Like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna get here's a plant. And it's like, no. So
terracotta, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. So it hits me. I'll tell her that I'm giving her something that she already has, and that's my heart. Now what I did was I got a copy of our house key made, right? And I found a little 2-inch terracotta pot, and I put the key in the pot, and I got this little box. And on the box, on the outside, like on the lid, it said "Open Me" with a smiley face, and each
Time out right here. Time out.
Yeah.
I hope my wife never listens to this broadcast, because then I'm going to be on the shit stick for not being this creative.
No. She's going to be like, I can't believe he's such a fucking dick. Like, that's what she's going to say. If she hears this. Your wife's gonna say that because
what happened? You put like a turd in this pot?
No. This is what's awesome about it. So,
okay.
On each of the 4 sides of the box, I wrote something like traditional wedding gifts for the 9th year of marriage is terracotta, and I had an arrow to show to turn it. So each one had a little note on it, and I was like, blah blah blah. There's this, right? And on the last side, it said, "I'm gonna give you something that you already have and has dual purpose." I said, I drew hearts on it, and when she opened it,
a shocker.
When she opened it, it was a fucking key. And she looked at me and she was like, "You're such an asshole." But it was so well done that she loved it. Well, the key has dual purpose. Yes, you have the key to my heart, but you'll never get locked out of the fucking house again.
Nice.
And she just laughed, like she thought it was funny. But yeah, I mean, I had her open that at the bar that we were at. And she's like, the bartender back there, she was like, I was telling her, what we got, and she was like, that's really dickish. And I was like, thank you. I was like, it is. It really is. I was kind of proud of myself. But it just so much thought was put into it for like that bomb. It's like, it's just like you have to take.
You got the filet, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. No. I got the, she took me to this place called Tappers.
The video game?
Well, that's what it is. It's like, it's a bar. There's no food there. It's just beer. And all the arcade games are free.
Sweet.
So they had Tapper. They had Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat 2, Burger Time. Like all these games, and they're all free. It's free play. You just walk up and push start, and you go. Yeah, it was rad. It was rad. But yeah, we don't do like crazy gifts for each other. So, but let me get back on track here. I'm gonna wake the audience up for a second. Yep, there we go, and do this.
Fuck human beings, fuck humanity. Fuck human beings, fuck humanity. Fuck human beings, fuck humanity.
So, I read this article. It was published on the 2nd of June, and it said, "Teacher hands out." What? On my anniversary, that's right, yeah. It says, "Teacher hands out racist math quizzes featuring questions on pimps and drug dealers called Leroy and Tyrone."
Why is it racist?
pimps and drug dealers called Leroy and Tyrone. Why can't a pimp be called a pimp named Slickback?
Well, okay. Well, let me retort. Everybody's assuming that Leroy and Tyrone are black.
We can assume that.
See, you're the racist,
No.
and your whole world's gonna explode.
Okay, let's take racist out of that.
Okay. All right.
Math quiz featuring pimps and drug dealers.
Hey, you got to keep it real for the people that are involved here.
Let's change the names to Walter and Philip. If Philip has 13 hookers,
Chicago?
I don't even know where. It doesn't even say. This is one of the questions introduced Tyrone and asked for the exact percentage of girls Tyrone knocked up. That's fucked up, dude.
Isn't it like a Maury Povich episode?
I think so, yeah. I think, and it's like she handed these. She handed these math tests, and she said, they were using drugs and prostitutes to test pupils, but she's been suspended for doing this. And holy shit, dude! Like, who is set to retire this year? This teacher is set to retire this year, telling students to complete the exam, which feature questions on hoes turning tricks, drive-by shootings, and a drug dealer who sells an 8-ball. Well, here's the thing that gets me: how the fuck does she know about any of this shit?
Well, yeah,
is she about that life?
That is a very good question. How does those things equate to what's happening in her mind is related to a math class?
Now, it's funny because the kids, this isn't like high school, but it's parents of a few students, 9 students between the ages of 13 and 14.
Nice.
Yeah. And it took place in Mobile, Alabama. That's awesome.
Yeah, what do they know? Well, Mobile, Alabama, I mean, come on. You couldn't get in a place any more racist probably than...
Damn, dude. Like, you... Yeah.
So, I mean, it just plays into what they're doing down there.
These questions, though, are freaking hilarious. Like, Ramon has an AK-47 with a 30-round clip. He usually misses 6 out of every 10 shots, and he uses 13 rounds per drive-by shooting. How many drive-by shootings can Ramon attempt before he has to steal enough ammunition and reload? I mean... You know what?
It got attention, anyway, as far as math goes. So I mean, maybe there could have been less stereotypical ways to do it.
Holy shit, dude!
It's still pretty funny.
Leroy has 2 ounces of cocaine. If he sells an 8-ball to Antonio for $320 and 2 grams, to Juan for $85 per gram, what is the street value of the rest of his hold? I mean, that's like serious thought, man. Dwayne pimps 3 hoes. If the price is $85 per trick, how many tricks per day must each hoe turn to support Dwayne's $800 per day crack habit? This is really fucked up, man. This is what's happening in school now. Tyrone knocked up 4 girls in the gang. There are 20 girls in his gang. What is the expected percentage of girls Tyrone knocked up? This is the best one. LaShonda is a lookout for the gang. Lacuna also has a boa constrictor that eats 5 rats per week at a cost of $5 per rat. If LaShonda makes $700 a week as a lookout, how many weeks can she feed the boa on 1 week's income? It's like, what? Wow, man. I
mean, and you know what's funny is like these are totally legitimate questions.
Yeah, you can find an answer. There's an answer there. Marvin steals Juan's skateboard as Marvin skates away at 15 miles per hour. Juan loads his .357 Magnum. If it takes Juan 20 seconds to load his piece, how far away will Marvin be when he gets whacked?
Nice.
Oh my God.
That's almost as good as this guy in Glasgow, this Glasgow pub that he started singing "I Will Survive" by Gloria Gaynor.
Yes, I heard about that. Yes. And it stopped the bar fight, right?
Right, yeah. This was a bar fight breaking out, and this guy just said, "Instead of guns and billy clubs, I'm going to start singing." It reminds me of that part in Days of Confused where the kid's just like, "I just want to dance." Yeah. Yeah. So this guy just starts belting it out. He's only 23, so I'm not even surprised he knows the song. Because, I mean, this is from 78. I was born in 78, man.
Right.
So this guy's quite young to be knowing "I Will Survive" by Gloria Gaynor. But, you know, maybe on his weekend gigs, as he's karaoke at the local pub.
Yeah, we'll go with karaoke with that one.
Yeah, either that or cross-dressing training, but whatever.
Oh, yep. Nope. But, yeah. That's what we got for
Pimps
the news.
And hoes, policemen singing "I Will Survive."
Yeah.
In a bar fight, which kind of I guess is justified.
And Morgan Freeman saying "titty sprinkle."
Titty sprinkles.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with it. All right.
So stop moving. Don't buy a dog unless you're ready to commit.
That's right. And be careful what your kids are learning in school, because Tyrone will load that 357 Magnum pretty damn quick, I'll tell you that.
Right. Come on, let's be real. You know he's got AK-47, not no 357.
Right. Well, that depends on what he can get to quick enough.
You got the banana clip. How many clips can Tyrone go through in a 3-minute shooting spree?
Oh shit. So this is for Monday.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out.
Yeah, I want Monday to get out the way. I don't want to deal with Monday.
That goes for my move too. You know, move, bitch. Get out my way.
That's
I gotta
right.
move my shit.
You just elbow that bitch. Help that bitch to the car. Oh, I love it. I listen to it a lot. More than I should, actually, and I should not be driving after I hear it.
Right. Yeah, no joke.
Yeah.
That is definitely a bad driving experience, right? And by that I mean you do the bad driving after you listen to it.
I'm about to knock your lights out. Yeah, I love that. I love that shit.
You know, you look out on the speedometer, you going 90 plus.
Yep. Some cops looking at me and I'm like, move, bitch. I wouldn't say that. I love police officers. I'm not gonna say that. That's a damn lie. Like, I'm not that hard ass. So, well, if you like what you've heard, check us out on our Facebook page. Give us a thumbs up. Follow us. Check us out on G+. We Google all over you. That's right. You can come find us, but sometimes we'll be like,
Get out of here, stalker.
And I'm going to be at a new address, so fuck all you.
that's right. You will be at a new address. That's right.
But I'm not going to tell you because, then I'll get stalker. You know, I can only handle so many groupies at once.
That's why I don't drive up there as often as I used to.
No. Nope.
Nope.
Where's the nope?
Let me do that one. Hold on.
Nope.
So, also, if you have any ideas or suggestions for the show, please email us at livepriusordie@gmail.com, because we would love to hear from you. Negative, positive, or meh. We would love to hear from you. So hit us up. Tell us what you think, and we will see you next time. Laters.
Have a leg shaking orgasm.
Oh my.